Hello? Have you seen my shadow?
No, but I heard you did. Come on, man. 6 more weeks. I'd rather be at the beach.
I'm sorry. We have 6 more weeks of winter. Sorry. Oh,
You're gonna steal from me? I'm a criminal defense attorney.
but I love apples. Hello?
Hi.
Have you seen my shadow?
No, but I heard you did.
Yeah, 6 more weeks of winter.
I want to speak with Phil.
Oh, okay, I'll give him your number.
Okay.
Hello? Have you seen my shadow?
No. That's a nice apple.
Thank you. I took it from Paul Hirsch. Hey! 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 Ah! Hello, Spar Bernstein. Can I help you?
Stick to looking for your shadow. That's my job.
Oh.
Spar Bernstein, this is Gladys. How may I assist you?
Everyone makes me come out of my hole every year, and then I usually see my shadow, and then everyone's angry at me.
I'll tell you what, Groundhog. If you stop bothering everybody here in the office, I will make sure that we wish everybody a happy Groundhog's Day on the Brandon Squeeze Show.
Okay, that's a good deal.
All right,
I like that deal.
now go across the street and get your credit fixed.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Squeeze.
Remember, 1-800-872-7177.
Got it.
Okay.
I spoke to Squeeze, and he told me nobody listens to him.
All right, even the Groundhog said nobody listens to Squeeze.
It's funny
Even the Groundhog
That was
says
pretty
nobody
good.
listens to Squeeze. That was pretty funny, right?
That was very funny.
You like that?
Yeah,
we
that
still
was-
have our Groundhog here, Squeeze.
Yeah, that was
Here he
That
is.
was a good one.
Hello. Hello.
I think Jill did a magnificent
She did a good job there.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
So happy Groundhog's Day to everybody. It's Groundhog's Day 2018. The Groundhog came out of its hole, Squeeze, at 7:25 a.m. to the amazement of all the spectators in Puxatawney, Philadelphia. And the Groundhog said 6 more weeks of winter. While you're in Jamaica basking in the sun,
Not there now.
we will be cold. There is also, by the way, there's a rival to Puxatawney Phil, which I didn't even know. Okay, there's Puxatawney Phil,
Yeah.
and they're out in Pennsylvania. Okay, there's a rival. It's called Staten Island Chuck.
Staten Island Chuck.
Staten Island Chuck. He also came out and said 6 weeks left of summer.
Of
Of winter. I don't even know what I'm saying
Where
anymore.
is your head?
Yes. And by the way, let me tell you a little bit about Puxatawney Phil is the only true weather forecasting groundhog. The others are all imposters. That's what he says. Okay? And on February 2nd, Phil comes out of his burrow on Gobbler's Knob in front of thousands of faithful followers from all over the world to predict how many more weeks. You know where this originated from? I actually learned about that today. Germany. And it was brought over from the German immigrants who came here to the United States. Did you ever see that movie Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray?
Yes.
Right? And Caddyshack with
Yes.
well, first of
Yeah.
all, Bill Murray was in Groundhog's Day where he relives the same day over and over. There's Bill Murray with the groundhog in Caddyshack. Squeeze.
It's like the same one.
It could be the same animal. Okay, I have here, believe it or not, we have Squeeze. I'm going to ask you to try them on. Whose feet are bigger? These are actually Bill Murray's shoes. We have. Don't ask me how I have these. These are Bill Murray's shoes.
How did you get them?
Don't ask me how I got them. Okay? Don't ask me how I got them, but these are Bill Murray's shoes. He wore them on David Letterman's last show. Here he is, jumping out of a cake, and these are the shoes he wore jumping out of a cake. Bill Murray's the most famous American as it pertains to Groundhog's Day, because that's his famous movie, and of course Caddyshack.
I was going to
where
videotape you
where
saying
he's. You want me to say that again, or
Yeah.
you want me to say that again?
I want you to say that again so I can take it.
So Jill, can you run Bill Murray coming out of the
ready?
cake
After
again?
3.
All right, these
After
are actually
okay, after 3.
1, 2, 3. These are actually Bill Murray's shoes that he wore jumping out of a cake on the David Letterman show. Squeeze wants to tape this for posterity. Don't ask me how I have these shoes.
I really want to know.
They were granted to me on a lease for about 2 hours, okay?
Really?
Well, I have to return them in 2 hours, but I have them. And he actually wore these shoes.
What happens if these shoes disappear now?
If these shoes disappear, Bill Murray will not have shoes to wear. Okay? But we got them here at the Brad and Squeeze show, okay? Especially for Groundhog's Day, because he's the most famous of all the actors for Groundhog's Day, because he was the weatherman in the actual movie Groundhog's Day, where he relives the same day over and over again. And he goes to the psychiatrist.
He had a pretty lady in there too.
Yeah, right. Andy McDowell, right.
Yeah.
And he goes to the psychiatrist, and he says to the psychiatrist, you know, I'm living the same day over and over again. Can you help me? And the psychiatrist says, yes, let's make an appointment for next week. So, you know, that's the best scene in the movie. And then, of course, you know, he was originally on Saturday Night Live,
right.
And his first movie was Caddyshack, where he's the not so smart groundskeeper, right. And he blows up the entire golf course trying to kill Punxsutawney Phil the gopher. So there you have it, Squeeze. It's Groundhog's Day, and you want to know what, Squeeze? Does it feel like you live the same day over and over again? You go to work, you do the Brad Squeeze show. You feel like that a little bit?
I do feel like that.
You feel like that a little bit.
I do feel like that. Mm-hmm. And Jill, send me that clip of the groundhog. I want to post that.
Yeah. And by the way,
it's really cool.
Yeah, it's funny, right? Isn't that hilarious?
It's really cool.
Yeah. By the way, I want to thank, you know, all the people that were in the Groundhog's video that we just played. Brittany Russell, who's our new personal injury attorney, and Paul Hirsch, our criminal defense attorney. Groundhog stole the apple from Paul Hirsch. And Mary Tomasico, I hope I'm not butchering her name. She's a paralegal in the personal injury department. Matt Sullivan, personal injury attorney, and Gladys Varola. They were the only ones, Squeeze, in the entire office, because I know Jill went around and said, hey, you want to be in our Punxsutawney Phil
right.
And
they're the only ones
and they were like, no, I want to be in the Punxsutawney Phil segment. So they were the only ones who agreed, so thank you very much.
They did a very good job.
They did a very good job.
I mean, I'm impressed.
Yes.
The acting was great.
Yes. And by the way, Super Bowl weekend.
Yep.
What are you doing for the Super Bowl?
Your house, man.
You didn't invite me to your party.
It's your house.
It's my house.
Yeah.
I'm not having the party?
You are having a party.
Why am I having the party? I thought you usually invite me.
Because if I come to your house, it's free food.
Yeah.
The same free food we're getting here today.
Yeah. By the way,
where's the pizza?
By the way, when you invite me, you have to let me know who's there. Okay? Last night, Squeeze calls me up. He says, Brad, I'm hanging out at this bar. You want to come over?
Yeah.
I said, all right, I'm already in bed. It's 11 o'clock. She goes, okay, fine, whatever. So then the next day he calls me. He says, by the way.
Yes.
You missed a great night. You know who I was hanging out with? I said, who? He goes, Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
I said, well, why don't you tell me you're hanging out with Magic Johnson? All I got is Bill Murray's shoes here. You're hanging out. You got a whole person. I just got a pair of shoes.
Magic Johnson was at Nobu last night.
But you don't tell me that. You don't give me that additional information to motivate me to get out of bed.
Oh, so you need additional information.
I would have motivated to get out of bed. I've never met Magic Johnson. I would have motivated to do that.
It's a big guy, man.
Yeah. So who do you like in the Super Bowl? Squeeze.
Who's in the Super Bowl again?
It's the New England Patriots. They're basically Boston.
And the Philadelphia
Eagles. And the quarterback on the New England Patriots is Tom Brady. He's 40 years old and still doing it. And there is a lot of animals on Facebook who are trying to predict the winner. Lots of animals. Seems to be a big animal thing to predict the winner. I don't know. Who do you predict? Let's get a human prediction. Who do you predict?
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I predict that the New England team is going to win. However, I want the Eagles to win.
Really?
Yeah.
I predict New England. And I'm rooting for Tom Brady only because the guy's 40 years old, and I'm like, wow, I'm only 9 years older than him. If I took one shot, I would be in a coma. How does this guy do this? You know, he's not much younger than me. Right? Can you imagine me as the quarterback?
He takes my life.
If I was the quarterback, you know, there would be a safety after the first play. I would just run backwards until there was a safety. Like, don't hit me.
Oh, man.
What do you want me to show, Jill? There's a hippo video. I don't know about the hippo video. What's the hippo video? Let's take a look at the hippo,
Hippo video?
Oh, the hippo is deciding. The hippo decide. You see, this is the Facebook animals. There's like a lot of animal shows,
Right.
And there, the hippo has decided. They put out the box for the Eagles and the Patriots,
Right.
and the hippo went and ate the Eagles box. Therefore, the hippo has predicted the Eagles is the winner. This hippo has predicted multiple winners in the last couple of years. Maybe
right.
some people think it's luck. Others think he really knows what he's doing in terms of picking winners.
Oh boy, this stuff right here.
Squeeze.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Friday.
Anyway,
Relax.
it's Friday, folks, and listen, we're doing the Brad and Squeeze show. We're going to be answering quite a few immigration questions. Do remember right now that what it is that I'd like for you to do, one is to call us at 1-800-529-5465 with your question. Two is to actually post your questions on Facebook, the page Brad and Squeeze. And also, of course, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to share this live feed on your timeline and also on your friends' timeline. You will be doing us a major favor if you did that. So, Brad Squad, Team Squeeze, please do that. All right, my squeezers and my squeezettes, do that.
Oh, I like that. The squeezes and the squeezettes.
Yeah, the squeezers are the men.
Yeah.
And
do you want to switch? So you have a team squeeze, but then they have roles.
Yeah,
There's
they have
the
roles. Yeah, the squeezers and the squeezettes.
The squeezers and the squeeze. The squeezers sounds like that maybe you want to change the name. They sound like maybe they're sexually harassing the squeezers.
No.
Because that could have a double entendre meaning.
To see where your head goes?
Yeah, the
What did I tell you about it?
squeezers.
What did I tell you about that?
Squeezers,
The
squeeze.
squeezettes
Look,
and the squeezers.
squeezers.
Yeah. I have this trademark, life is short, squeeze all you can out of it.
I like that too.
Yeah.
I like that too.